Hello, today I'm going to talk about the Capital One Platinum credit card. This is the credit card that helped me rebuild my credit. If you have bad credit or fair credit and you're looking to increase your credit score and you want to know how Capital One can help you, stick around. Capital One is a great credit card to work with because they offer credit products for people who don't have the best credit, and they give them the opportunity to build a relationship with them. Early on, I got a lot of perks that I couldn't even believe and I fully appreciated, such as being upgraded to Quicksilver, and I like the fact that if I travel, I don't have to pay foreign transaction fees. These are a lot of great features that people that have fair credit or bad credit don't really expect to see. So I fully recommend Capital One as a credit card company to have for your first credit card.
There are a lot of benefits to being a Capital One card holder. Here is a simple breakdown of some of the key features that you will enjoy just by being a card holder of Capital One. But wait, there's even more benefits that Capital One offers its customers.
The great thing about having any Capital One credit card is that they provide you free credit monitoring with a service called CreditWise. I used this early on and I found this invaluable because I was able to see my credit score and how it was improving as I was making my payments on time. And it gave me a good indication of where I was at. Now, at that time, I only had one credit card and I didn't want to apply for a second credit card until my credit score increased. And in the past, you really weren't able to do that without paying for a service. But with Capital One, they give this to you for free. And I did that, I monitored it, and I found that after 6 months, 7 months, I had a credit score a little bit higher and that I would be in a position to apply for another credit card with no annual fee, with having a high likelihood of being approved.
I highly recommend taking the time to sign up for CreditWise.
A lot of us live in border states, so we either travel to Canada or Mexico on a semi-regular basis. So with this card, you can go over and eat at a restaurant, do some shopping, and you can make purchases in foreign currencies and not be charged any fees. There are very few credit cards, especially in the level with people who have bad credit scores or fair credit scores, that offer this. You can make your purchases on your Capital One credit card and you will not be charged foreign transaction fees. No Capital One credit card charges foreign transaction fees. You don't even have to think about it. Just use it.
But wait, Capital One offers its customers even more travel benefits.
On CreditFast.com, I posted a review article on the Capital One Platinum credit card. I list pros and cons of having this credit card. It goes into further detail that I might not get into in this video. If you're interested in reading it, just wait till the end of the video and there will be a card at the end that you can click on and it will take you directly there. I just want everyone to know that if they have simple questions about credit, they can leave their questions below any of my videos and I will do my best to try to answer them. Or you can go to CreditFast.com if there's an article that you read and you had further questions, just leave a question. Like I said, I'll do my best to answer them. I received a letter in the mail one day offering me this credit card and I couldn't even believe that it could possibly be true because I had bad credit due to a foreclosure. So I couldn't possibly see how I could get this credit card offer. So just out of curiosity, I had nothing to lose. I accepted their offer. I went online and amazingly they approved me. It was only for $300, but I was amazed that that happened. The Capital One Platinum credit card is geared more for people with fair credit. Some people like me got lucky and were able to get approved for it with bad credit. But sometimes you might want to take a more honest assessment that if you really have bad credit, such as you're just done with a bankruptcy, you probably will not get approved for the Platinum credit card from Capital One. And you might need to look at their secured option, which isn't that bad of an option because they do offer a fair credit line. You can secure a credit line for $200 to get a $200 line of credit. Sometimes they'll only ask for a $100 deposit or even a $50 deposit. Credit card to consider if you have very bad credit is the Open Sky secured credit card. I just did a review on that credit card last week. I will link that video in the card at the end of this video. Because there are so many circumstances that are required to get approved for a credit card, you may not get approved for this credit card or another credit card that you apply for. But what I have found from my personal experience is that sometimes, maybe a month later, 2 months later, that same credit card company will send you a letter, and it's more of a pre-approved invitation offer to get their credit card, either the same credit card, a similar product, or maybe a lower product. So in only a few short months, I was offered the upgrade of the Capital One Quicksilver credit card. One of the reasons I really like Capital One is that only having the Capital One Platinum credit card for a few months, I was offered the opportunity to upgrade to Quicksilver. And what that basically means is same thing, a credit card with no annual fees, but now I was earning 1.5% cash back. And that's unheard of. I still had fair credit, on the low end of fair credit, close to bad credit, and they gave me a rewards credit card this early in the game. So yes, I am loyal to Capital One, and that's one of the big reasons why.
The interest rate on the Capital One Platinum credit card is rather high, but when you're building credit, you don't want to pay interest at all. You always want to pay your credit card balances in full. So because of that, you will not pay interest, and this high interest rate does not matter.
I've had very good experiences with Capital One. I always pay my balances in full every month. I leave my credit utilization below 20%, and this credit card really helped me increase my credit score. I've had it for over 2 years now. I do not plan to ever cancel it. It's going to be a keeper card.
Remember, if you want to learn even more about the Capital One Platinum credit card, click here and read our full review. These are the CreditFast.com social media accounts. You can find links to them all in the description of this video below. If you'd like to find more credit cards that have easy credit card approval, think of joining our Facebook group. I do videos on bad credit and good credit. Think of subscribing to my channel if you have bad credit and follow my advice, and you will, in the near future, have reason to watch my videos on good credit.